Howdy there, folks, and welcome to episode 6, I want to say, of Campaign 12. And if you haven't seen the other episodes, oh, no, this is actual news. This is the hardest campaign I have played yet. And so I'm actually a little concerned that right now I'm just barely ahead of the AI. If you take the average of morale and support, that's kind of like where you stand. And usually a year in, well, this is the April 15th campaign, so it's almost a year in. The AI is never this close. I'm trying to deal with this fourth core, which has been... Jeez, is there any other way to get at this? I don't like any of those options, but... And Garnett is supposed to be moving to Kentucky. You know what? Just stop here for a second. That's right. I have this force coming up. So they're 17,000, 19,000. So that gives me 36,000. Okay. So we're not going to bring Garnett over. We're going to keep bringing Garnett to Tennessee. Knoxville will be Garnett's next destination. All right. This is our next challenge here. So we can move Polk, and he can join the battle. And we got to learn the lesson from last time. Defeating this, turning this back, is going to be pretty crucial. Right, Western Army's moving there. Moving Missouri State Guard to Little Rock. This is risky, but we have reports of forces up here, and I thought, yeah, well, maybe those are the same ones. I hate that I can see this, right? There's no reason I should be able to know this. Maybe it's rumors that they're right trickled into Carrollton, and all right, maybe that's how we'll role play that away. But I think we want to engage here, and I gotta try to get these two forces together here. No, Hamptons, you need to move down here, and we're gonna keep Magruder and scouting for now. Yeah. What's the issue here? Have we... we're about at the limit of railroad, but you can go over the limit. You just got to pay for it. So let's do that. Ba. All right. And Beauregard here is almost ready to go into scouting. Johnston is actually surprisingly ready. We are just very thin up north here. And I think they have too much over here in Virginia. If you're going to have this much, because this tends to be, most of West Virginia tends to be a supply desert, particularly as you move south. They got to come through here to, I think Stanton is over here. Yeah. They had some family down. Not that close a family, but some family down in Stanton. And this is just like a hard way, but you do get some supply back here at it's Charleston. But then once you come in here, where do you go other than Lynchburg? So, or if you're up in Grafton, you got to take the train around to Winchester, and it's a ways from Richmond. So that's, I think we're going to try to queue up that battle in Nashville and try to throw that attack back. This is the group. Yeah, they're getting all their cotton clads. Hopefully soon. Yeah, pretty soon. So we're actually going to start moving up here and try to clear out this. Again, this is a really, really good move by the AI. They started out earlier in the campaign, so this is before I actually brought you into this campaign. They started out attacking Fort Pillow, it didn't work, and then I watched them just go right on by it. And I was like, that's pretty good. So I'm happy enough. I mean, if they want to finish their supply depot, they can. Bragg doesn't need more intelligence gathering. Polk does, but, you know, I'm just going to inch him forward. And I think both of them are already under, yeah, they're both under the command of Whitting. I think that's how you say that. All right. That's why everything was moving so slow. It's because we were moving at 1x speed. Check on the finances. They ain't good. Is that symmetrical? Actually, it is worse for the Union, which is odd because they're actually running a surplus. So I think it was earlier debt, which means if they start buying back bonds, then they're going to be in a much stronger position. What is counter propaganda again? Further reduce enemy support in loyal states. That might actually be one that I take. I don't know. I feel like propaganda and civil order are still might be because this campaign might go long. It might make sense to take civil order longer in the campaign than I normally do. All right, these two I believe are ready to move. Yeah, that fleet is ready to move, or squadron. They're good enough to move. And what's going to happen, I think, so this is almost certainly going to be wrong, is we're going to try to engage these. We're probably going to lose several times. It looks like there are 2 blockading squadrons there. That's why the font looks all weird. And then there are 2 more here. And because those usually end up becoming readiness tussle. Oh my. Oh, okay. I thought they were moving. I was just zoomed in the wrong place. I was going to say, all right, is that 4th Corps really running away? All right, so they're there and they're there. Hampton's division, eventually the plan is to move it back north, and I don't know if we're going to include it with the army of the other army there. I'm not going to wait for Garnett unless my numbers are really off, and I don't believe they are. Oh no, Bragg. Oh no. Say it ain't so, man. But I want Bragg to come in first because they... Okay, 87.8 and 93. Yeah, they're not the ones that lost last time. They're the ones that didn't show up last time. So, there's that. Come on, keep moving. We need you to engage. I was... Oh, no. They have a force down at Corinth. They keep going for Corinth. I don't know what that's about. But we have to deal with one thing at a time, and we do not have the Polk's command. We do not have the advantage I thought we did. But we got to go with it anyways. All right, I got to go get coffee, and by the magic of pause and unpause, if I actually remember to start recording this, you shouldn't notice any difference. And what are we looking at? Yeah, I thought this might happen because of where they were on the campaign map, and I figured we'd have to attack because we've just been moving. No, that's not. Alcorn. Alcorn, where out thou? Well, Bragg should be on the left. Right, that's where he was on the map. Yeah, okay, he is. That took far longer than it should have. Luckily, I paused out most of that sneeze. That you didn't hear most of it. Yeah, I'm sure you're glad to know that. All right, this Lee feller is going to go do our scouting. I really want to be in single line later, and I don't want my artillery attached. But I do want everybody kind of moving together now. All right, Polk's command. Again, I don't really like double line, but we might need it to start out. All right. Some cav and the play button. So send cav out first to do cav things. In terms of a plan, I think the way to cross is down. Well, if we can make it over Stones River here, then we try to get down here, which is still tough because of Murfreesboro just having a lot of buildings that they can use. But let's find out where they are first, or maybe I'll do that off camera and then just bring you back when I found them. So it did not take long, but it appears we found, these are just one of the things that drives me bonkers, is like, why? I mean, I get it, right? You got breastworks, a creek, an open field, but like, there's a road, man. And this is a big, fat 10-pointer. So they actually will accumulate quite a bit in the way of victory points as long as they're holding it. So I do have to press for it. So all they really have to do here, because our numbers are even when they gave the more accurate approximations in the load-in screen, we are even. So all right, we'll play this a little fast, and I hesitate to move this group too quickly because if the AI recognizes it and switches to the attack, and I'm too close, then they're likely going to beat that army and then turn to beat the other one. All right, but yeah, this force can move, definitely. Whitting, for kind of role-playing reasons, we'll just put him here in the center. He can issue orders all around. All right, and now they see what's up. So now we can begin to move, right? Because this is going to be a process. No, we want to move the entire, no. There we go. We want the division to move down there. Hey, good. We'll see if we can get in here. I don't know. And I think if we take this, we're just going to take it and try to take it and run. I'm not going to try to throw away 2 cav brigades. I'm trying to hold a 10-pointer just to stop any sort of bleed of objective points in their favor. So they have one already. Morale is, they're a little bit better, right? 33 to 32. I would say compared to the last battle, right? That was the one I absolutely got swamped in. Only half my force was there. And I had not upgraded their weapons. So at least this time, we have the upgraded weapons, and we are all here together. We are just on different sides of the map. So, all right, I want this group to try to move up here. So that was Alcorn, and then Van Dorn's. Maybe to actually move into Murfrees. I don't know. I'm not sure how much of that we're going to be able to do. And I'm not sure these guys are going to be able to get on the objective fast enough, but we'll try. And yeah, since they are, nope. We don't want to call a cav back. Yeah, we want to move the division. I guess we'll try to plan ahead a little bit. So if that's Taliaferro, then Pillow is the other one. We'll try to get them down there. All right, so we're going to try to move in for the quick cap and pull back. And we should slow things down because it can get a little wild. I'm convinced that scouts sometimes get in the way of the parent unit, so we'll call them back. We know where they are. And yes, the race is on. And it's still more important to keep that cav alive and present the possibility of doing some damage with it than trying to stop the objective bleed for too long. I wonder why the AI chooses to do this, given how terrain messes up cohesion and tends to exhaust troops. Well, I think we're about to get it. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we did take it. And now, wait a minute, what are they doing? All right, so it looks like they're going to concentrate over here. All right, I don't trust my own cav. So I don't want them getting stuck on each other or anything once they're pressed. I was giving the AI such high marks. All they have to do is just drive in against this group. Maybe they're doing that. Maybe they're just exhausting themselves. There's a chance they might get to this pike, though, and fight us as we come in. And beat us. Yeah, they're recapping the pike. And Lee is in a very strange position. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want Lee pinned up against that river, but I I don't really know that I want him now. Maybe we'll just keep the cab units together and just have them press up a little bit. And they'll oddly enough kind of form in the center, but we have Alcorn coming here. We have Van Dorn going there. That's pretty much a defensive position. And it is late in the day. So I think when we flip over to the next day, there's going to be an acceleration in the victory points. And so that 10-pointer is going to matter all that much more if and when that happens. Okay, Barksdale, you can move up. This is actually well, it's about to be nighttime, but why don't we detach the artillery? Because what I was going to put these guys in just a straight line, but all right, we're going to move Whitting up here. And so if we go through the overnight bubble thing, we could rearrange them as we want. I actually think this is probably an okay recovery by the Union. Whatever fatigue and cohesion loss they had by moving all those forces through the force is probably gone. I'm getting a lot of lag. My guess is it probably shows up a little bit. All right, we'll put them down and we'll get them loose. All right, dismounted, loose formation cab are great for a number of things, and just soaking up a lot of front with a relatively small number of men is one of them. All right, looks like Daniel Arhill is what are they? Let's see if we can tell by the models what they got. They look rifled. Not that guy. Yeah, parrots. Okay. And they're over there. That's fine. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, it can always change the formation in the middle of the night. All right, we'll detach that artillery and detach that artillery, right? Yeah. And we don't need to move it there. We can just move it up there. All right, so we got the end of day. All right, and that's how they have us set. What do we look like when we do that? We look like that. Bragg's not who we want. Van Dorn is who we want over here. Yeah, it's kind of blocking the artillery, but all right, maybe we put that cab there and that cab there. Granted, with that good a shooting that we usually get from the cab, I hate. Kind of hate losing that. So, I don't know, do we put them on the flank over here and just have the infantry pushing together? Maybe. maybe that's what we do. All right, what do we get in single line over here? We get something that looks like this. All right, so my thinking is put pillow here because I think they will get the... That is something else I could do. I could utilize that cav buff a little bit better. All right, I know what I want to do now. Move him there, we'll move him there. If we spread them like this, the friendly cav buff should be giving morale buffs to most of Alcorn and Van Dorn's divisions, probably at least from Davis to Forbes. Well, actually, we could probably check, right? Uh-oh, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what we get tomorrow, but that could go there. Yeah, Pillow can come up here, Barks. Put them there. We'll put Barksdale over here to do the same thing. And it should be Taliaferro. I can't see for whatever reason. He's going to move up here. We're going to put him in line. Yeah, we'll do that. And then Bowen. Oh, boy. Try this again. Straight line. Hey, good. There we go. Do that like that, and then have Bowen maybe sit. Yes? No? Bowen, do you exist? Okay, you do. Bowen sit there, and then Stuart looks like it's all... Something's off there. What does this look like on the map? All right, it's fairly open. And I think this is going to be as good as it gets. No, we're not going to build any sort of entrenchments, though we should, but I'm not that good. Bragg, you should move to a better position. Yeah, Lee, you're doing right. All right, so it looks okay. And I don't think there's anything to do except get in there and attack. Because the victory points are only going to turn against us as time goes on. They have a morale advantage. One thing it looks like they might be hurting themselves with is that they haven't maximized their front. They've kept it quite small. And so we'll look to exploit that. I would like Walker to get up some ways at least to bring that morale up with him. I'm not giving divisional orders. I'm just giving... No, we don't want to do... No. But we want to kind of move up like that and have Taliaferro come in like this and have that cav go up like that. Pillow's troops are the ones I should worry about because they're going to be moving through the forest, and that's going to probably do a number on their cohesion and fatigue. It doesn't look like they can get sights on anything. We'll see if moving them over there helps. I know I'm not supposed to move the artillery, but I don't care. All right, they're firing and they're firing. So now we just watch it and hope for the best. Yeah, keeping Cav in the mix is certainly questionable. Wow, are we fighting that much lag? All right, I hear shooting. I see puffs of smoke. That's generally what we're expecting. Looks like we ran into the skirmish line. Okay, they've reached their position over here. they're still moving up. Do they not have... They're disrupted, they say. Alright, well... We'll let them try to figure that out. Alright, that goes, that advance. No, I just want to move. Just want to move up, man. I might have to just give them a general division attack order. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I think I'm just going to order Lee to move up mounted. And then dismount at the very last moment. Now I hear shooting over here. What is this? Barksdale's Brigade? Alright, so if they're engaged, they should get down. Oh, they're engaged with skirmishers. Alright. I'd actually say, yeah, keep engaging them. For Barksdale. Move up. Teleferros. No, I'm not trying to attack there. Well, maybe I am. Alright, and then we'll order them. Try to order them up there, and Alcorn's group. Looks like cohesion is going to be one of our biggest issues. Oh, yeah, they're banking it from those objective points. Alright, we'll see if Walker's brigade here can do anything. I don't know. I think Forbes is in a lot of trouble. Anderson might be. They look like they want to charge. Or no, they're falling back to face them. Huh. I think they're going to end up in a melee accidentally, so whatever. Alright. So we're a bit light over here. Anderson should just stay with them. They'll be better if they don't take shots in their flank, but we're going to lose this battle, it looks like. It looks like we are in a lot of trouble here. Oh. They just lost an entire cav brigade. Alright, they're going to push up there. We're going to move. Here, I think these units are probably going to break. So we'll move that cav up there. Try to do something about that. Yep, and they did break. And Forbes is going to break. So, here, yeah, why don't we do something like that? they doing? Barksdale's brigade's getting it pretty rough. Alright. I think we need to move over to attack and just push up. Alcorn's division. What is Alcorn's division then? Anderson, Walton, and Forbes. Oh, he's got like nothing. Okay. No, we don't need to do that. We can just set them to attack, I guess. Yep, Pillow's the one that needs to make some moves here, and we need the attack on the right to work. Maybe switch you to attack. Get some better micro moves. Alright, we'll get them down and out, and we'll push them up like that. See if we can do any rallying. Here, we'll push you up. Yeah, the AI actually, I guess the reduced front wasn't really a problem. And probably a better way to attack it rather than attacking it all along its front would have been to probably just been to overload one flank so that a lot of the frontage would have been lost elsewhere. Would have been stuck unengaged. Uh-oh, I guess we're going in. Was not planning on that. We are mounted. Well, we're supposed to be. Unless I get impetuous here with some of that cav, oh yeah. Alright, so this attack on the right is just completely bombed. I have no idea how Alcorn got back there. And Walker broke? Interesting. Yeah, they can keep doing their thing. These guys... I won't do it. You know... It's too much microing of infantry. I'll just let the division try to figure it out. But I think that's us losing. Even though I have them in higher relative casualties. So, who are you all a part of? Okay, you're over there, you're over there. You're all nervous. Alright, we cracked McLaren. I still can't say it right. It's alright. Yes, Alcorn, you should get back. Try to rally some more troops over there. Can Van Dorn save the day? I would be skeptical. I think unless we're able to push them over the threshold of casualties, and then it might reverse this. But routes and losses are just... For me, it's -9. For them, it's -8. And then they have 9 objective points for holding the Murfreesboro pike so long. But they deserve it. They fought for it. I didn't. I ran when I had it, so... Huh. Maybe I should have waited for Garnett. Ooh, I'm worried that those guys are just going to get way too close. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Minor defeat. You may not suffer more than 20% casualties and inflicts more than 17% casualties on the enemy. I'm close. I need like 2% more. I don't think any of those forces actually... Now, we're going to fall back with you. Alcorn, you can get back. And I think we need to sound the retreat. Because everything that's up there is getting routed. Well, don't you like it when the work of you and others have created an AI so difficult that in 50-50 matchups you can't beat them? Alright, we'll run this off. I don't think they're going to pursue us too heavily here. I guess they did pursue us. Oh, and somehow he took an additional 2,000 casualties there at the end. I don't know if someone surrendered or what that was, but yikes. And again, I will say that the AI in battle and in campaign have had all their artificial buffs that they normally get removed. So they're not fighting with, like, plus 25% morale or, plus 15% readiness or any of that stuff. So that was impressive. I think the only other way I could have maybe done that better would be to micro the infantry brigades. But I'm trying something else out, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I was gonna say right up until we took like that extra 2,000 or 3,000 casualties in the waning moments of that battle. The one thing I could have consoled myself with is that, yeah, we'll lose, but we'll deal more casualties and we have more men. So in relative terms, once we get our readiness back, whenever that is, we see Bragg is not that far away. Well, I'm not sure if this shows the post-battle readiness. But then if Bragg can go in after that with Garnett, and they're stuck out here. Now, they're going to get their supply depot up because of that. But if we can come back and attack them soon, they shouldn't have too much in the way of supply, and we might be able to just overwhelm them with numbers. And honestly, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. All right, we now know about... Now, you got to be careful with readiness and squadrons because readiness affects so much of that. I think the Western Army is going to have to move to the Second Corps. Do we have an intelligence estimate? 20,000. I will move Price. I don't know why he would move like that. Yeah, let's move him like that. We're just going to have to leave Arkansas out on its own. throwing back these incursions is primary concern at the moment. All right, Magruder has to move up. Luckily, that fourth corps is out of supply. It never really seems to translate to the battlefield, though, but whatever. Looks like we're going to get about 34,000 against their 29,000, but as you just saw, dead even or pretty close to it is no guarantee of winning. So I'm really wondering if civil order is the way to go. Let's take a look at the top line. I'm a little surprised that their national support hasn't gone up more, but they did take some economic policies that would erode national support over time. Anyways, very interesting. I wonder if I can just yeet Whitting into the fight and that will drag in these others. I doubt it. But desperate times, right? All right, Garnett is going through his own supply desert, and I think we'll try to bring him out here. I think it's a slightly shorter route, though coming down here to the railroad and then pushing up wood would be nice as well. Union invasions, man, there's a lot of them. All right, so we're dealing with that. Over here, what are we looking at? Charleston Squadron, I think, is the one that's all set. And this one, I think, is mostly set. Yeah, that Earl Van Dorn is kind of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's our maximum combat width at sea, right? It's 7. So more than 7 gives us a reserve if you could use it. I'm not sure that we will. All right, I'm going to send the Charleston Squadron in first. We'll hold New Orleans back. Again, what? All right, so that is the battle. That's the one down here. Now, what's the deal? It's 5 hours until we get the rest of our men. I like how the army composition appears pretty similar. Again, all things considered, it's not like stupid amounts of artillery or no cavalry or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, I would say fight is... I was checking to see, I guess I'll do it now, how much time we have left in this video. So, yeah... We'll see what happens here. I'm trying to keep these to 75 minutes or less. All right. Okay. Yeah, no. All right, Ferguson is here. What we have to attack? We have to attack a ways away. And, yeah, all right, fine. We'll bring him in, him being Stuart. And we're going to get our Cav Scouts out and just try to find where they are. Luckily, it's only a 3-pointer. And we'll detach the Cav for now and move everyone, the rest of Ferguson's corps up. It's a 3-pointer. It's... Saddle Hill. No, this wasn't one that I fought off camera when I was trying to merge this version of Campaign 12 with the old one. It's called Saddle Hill, but this actually looks like the hill, right? On one side or the other, but it is in the corner. It's a bit rough. That was pretty cool. It's nice to not be laggy now. You know, 61 frames is pretty good. We might be able to move up the hill and through the forest. It would give us some cover on the way up. It also might fatigue us a bit, but... All right, I think I'll pause you until I can find them. All right, so we found them in what appears to be a pretty strong position. I mean, there's this... Yeah, I mean, they got, their groups up on the hill. They've kind of bent themselves back in a U. But I think what's going to happen is I don't know if it's obvious or not. I'm thinking, not right now, but maybe eventually pivot this core to this left side road. The friendly reinforcing core can come in here and then push one through here and the other core through here, and then make whatever's over here move to fight us. So trying to learn lessons from the last battle. Lessons that I didn't really, I guess I did know them, but, and I've used them before too, but, you know, if the AI doesn't make you use what you know, then it's, you just kind of get away with it. I don't, I don't think that, I don't think there's an easy way around here. I mean, this looks like mostly open terrain, but then you cross over into a forest and get behind them. I don't know if it's worth it for a three-pointer. I think given that the overall number should be slightly favored, slightly in our favor once we all get here, we'll do what we can then. All right, but I think I'm going to pause you because it's just going to be a lot of jockeying and waiting for reinforcements. All right, so here we are. We got the reinforcement bubble we wanted, and we're just about to go in. We're going to leave Blanchard on the right. I was thinking about combining Cav, but we're going to hold him over here. Basically, Buckner Sr.'s division is going to move here. Holmes's is going to move here. Brian's kind of undersized division compared to the other. Brian and Davidson are just going to push straight in. Here we've detached the artillery. Colquitt's, the Cav is going to, we're going to run for the objective point, see if we can get a quick steal, and then come back and rejoin the infantry. And that's pretty much it. We'll see how they redeploy in response. That was a good redeployment, and I was a little concerned they might do that. So we got to move now. I think the only way to move now is to kind of just move up here like this. So now, well, the answer is still no, but they're supposed to be in a straight line. Ay, ay, ay. So move Blanchard over there. We got to get the guns moving up there. All right, and we should move our furthest forces first. All right, so we'll move Blanchard, I guess, over here. Buckner over here. And Holmes up to here. But yeah, this is bad because now we can't do the overloaded flank that I was going to depend on so heavily. So, oops. Now, another reason why not to play faster than you can actually play. Breckenridge, yikes. Under artillery fire, minus 70%. Well, it can if the artillery knows what to shoot at. It can frighten the horses, but yeah, that pretty much uncorks a bunch of this. All right, we'll try to rally them. In terms of getting our guns up, we'll do what we can. I don't know about McCullough coming around. I was hoping to catch them moving. I did not, as it turned out. not sure what Stuart's doing or not doing in this case. That's odd, right? Ferguson's Corps. Alright, so it's Breckenridge's Cav Brigade. Yeah. We'll bring Colquitt over there. We'll try everybody we can to get that Cav to rally. Be a big one to get back. Alright. We gotta send... Who is this? Is this Brian? Alright, we're gonna send Brian up. And we're gonna send them up at the double. Okay, McCullough's going to come over here. So my thinking is to try to... Jeez, we lost a battery over that. That's a good move by the AI, man. Cheatham's brigade is part of what? Yeah, I'd push them up. Maybe push... No, I don't really want to move up to attack like that. Something more general like this. I do want to kind of be quick about this. Brecken? Oh, it's Ferguson's Corps. I don't think they're going to be back in time. How bad is it? So it's mostly the routes. It looks like that has hurt us, and that is understandable, as it should be. All right, so we have them moving. I'd really like that Cav to try to engage them while they're moving. All right, we'll push Buckner Sr. up and try to convince those guys to move. All right, we'll push Davidson like this. Okay, already moving at the double, that's fine. Yeah, you guys can stop. I'm worried about Lane. Yep. Looks like rightfully so. It's an odd set of choices. Uh-oh. These guys are getting weird. I used to like division commands. I was a proponent of them, and not so much. Gonna put their horses in front of them? I hope not. Alright. Did we ever get our cav back? Not yet. Oh no. Yeah, they're gonna come out in poor shape. This is partly the reason why some of the divisional stuff is weird. They just take strange angles at times. Yeah, pulling back makes no sense whatsoever. At least for Davidson, it doesn't make any sense. Ugh. Wonder if we just have to bring it up a notch here. Maybe go all the way to the top and just order an attack and just see what happens. Not much is happening. How low is Blanchard on ammo? Not that low yet. Alright. How tired are you? Because if fatigue isn't an issue, we're going to start moving you up and try to improve some of the morale here. Ripley, you broke after 15 casualties, man. Like, at a certain point, come on, dude. This is an interesting setup. Alright, we've been slowly pulling things back in our direction, but it's still about 50-50. God, I hate some of this extra movement the AI repeatedly gives itself. So under Magruder we have Buckner Sr. Fine. Buckner Sr., I'm not really sure where you are. I think you're back here. Training is good. Oh, I see. They're still getting into position, so they may not be ready to go. Holmes, they're not even close to being able. They're going to have all these exhausted brigades showing up later. Ferguson, how you doing? Oh. Can we rally them? I'm not sure what they're doing up there. That one's a head scratcher. Disrupted, tired. Those guys are probably exhausted, so they're not going to be able to do anything. Perfect. Yeah, they're just about out of ammo. That probably explains more of the casualty difference than anything else. It's just Blanchard's cav. Okay, those skirms don't know what they're doing. Donovan. No way should this guy be going into combat. No way. That tired? Lane's brigade is actually okay to go out. Unfortunately, it looks like I need to move all of them in order to do that, but whatever. And yeah, we know the situation with Buckner Sr. Kurt morale is 6. Low cohesion is holding them back. Alright. Move that cav up for... and DeRossi is probably just tired of getting shot, and now he's going to come in and he's probably going to get shot a bunch more, but... Hill is part of... Yeah, Buckner Sr., you were ordered to move out, man. No. You gotta, like, move out, move out. There you go. Because Blanchard needs to pull back. Alright. That's Breckenridge's brigade, which... should get a little bit better. My guess is they're exhausted. Yeah. Just stop. Same with you guys. Just stop. Nope. I guess we gotta go up the food chain here. Guess Buckner Sr. has to go back to no stance so that we can rest these guys. Oh my goodness, are they really gonna break again? They might. They might. Alright. Oh, they think they're engaged, but they are not. Sometimes laying them down helps get them stuck out of engage when they think they are. And sometimes it does nothing. Yeah, we'll just remove that as a stance, because it seems to be causing too many problems. Why don't we'll try to rally everyone we can. Seriously, man, you can just stop. You're doing your thing. All right, we got to pull you back. Now we can still use Blanchard's Cav for charges and for boosting the morale of friendlies. Oh my goodness, dudes. And what are you doing? Are we going up or down? We're going up. But why don't we lay down while we're dismounted here? You just need a little help there, Harvey. Here, I'll help you figure it out. Maybe we'll bring our cavalry back. As much as it is nice to support this, if we're just going to get peppered with artillery the whole time, it's like, why? Grashow's regiment or brigade. All right, we'll have them lay down. All right, Hillsmen are firing. Yeah, this is a mistake. Donovan's detachment. Yeah, he doesn't need skirmishers. We'll just recall them. It looks like they were operating the artillery. And we'll just have Hill bring his guys back. Who is Hill under? Or Lane? Oh, that's why. Yeah, those things weren't doing us any favors. Alright, that makes sense. I think we have another battery somewhere. Alright, let's go try to reclaim our guns if we can. I bet that's Hill and Wallace over here, yeah. Alright, so they know where they're supposed to be going, they're just not getting there. Let's see if just moving them helps with their cohesion. Sometimes just resetting the brigade seems to improve their cohesion. I don't know what these guys are up to. Alright. I can't tell if we're slowly decapping Saddle Hill or not. It's actually helping the AI a lot. I mean, 6 points when our morale are this low is a big deal. Alright, who is Gratoy part of? Davidson? Why on earth is Davidson nervous? Donovan shouldn't move, that's true. Hill shouldn't move. Lane probably can. And he will. This is the cab that, when cab movement just frustrates me so much in this game. They've been sitting on those horses for like an hour, like, where are we supposed to go? This movement makes no sense. Yeah. Moving you at all doesn't really make sense. Alright, Clayton Sr. makes sense to do. Tired is fine. We can live with tired. I've given up on the divisional thing here. Commanders keep ordering people to the wrong ends of lines, and we're going to exhaust the forces just marching stupidly through the woods there. How are they doing? They're currently unstable, but they could be back in an hour or so. Well, I guess they are already back, but we're just going to leave them there. They might not come back. The sound of something routing. Did they really get broken? I guess so. Yeah, that's not a good bombardment target. Okay, we'll order a hill up there. Somebody's giving out orders. Somebody is giving out orders, and I do not know who it is. Okay, it's not Stewart. It's not Ferguson. It's probably Davidson. That explains some of this. Alright. Was that everyone that... Oh, that's right, because Stewart isn't everyone. Magruder, no. Buckner Sr., no. I guess it was just that one division. Alright, we'll give them attack targets. And let them try to figure out some of the other stuff. While you're here, why don't you go over there? They really shouldn't be moving. They're very tired. They shouldn't be moving there because it's stupid. Alright, we're going to continue to press that attack. You know what? Blanchard might be able to just do more good here, helping in the morale game. Where is... That's Breckenridge. Alright, now we'll bring him over there. That's probably. I was gonna say lead to high momentary casualties, but it didn't. Okay, we're gonna move the cav back here just to give that morale buff up here and to also give them a morale debuff. Yeah, and what we were trying to do is push this side. I'm surprised this side didn't counterpush, and also it looks like they came in with a lot more artillery than it said they would. I mean, that looks like 3 large batteries, a small one. One of the batteries isn't firing, and then they got another good-sized battery over here. Alright, they're going to continue on the attack. I guess they're getting the push they like. We are capping... I think we're capping Saddle Hill still. Alright, we have Cheatham back here in reserve. Not too sure what to do with them. I think we're going to order them... Grab those guys like, no. They should end up over there. That brigade should be pushing. Alright, they look like... Alright, so the reason why they're not pushing up is because they're routed. Or they were routed. Rosie can try to fix him or herself. Colquitt should get over here with Breckenridge. Breckenridge, we'll try to get him over there. Yeah. Can either of these move up? Yep, they can both move up. And we'll just give them movement targets around here. Where is Stewart? I was going to try to hold him back and have him do some more rallying. I'm surprised Stark hasn't broken, given how things started. Alright, so we're going to move this force in here to try to protect Clayton Sr.'s flank. I'm not sure they're going to get there, so order them up, order these guys up. I guess we haven't continued to cap this. So maybe we'll move to face them. And just bring Cheatham up to support. Alright. Oh, these guys are just stuck no matter what they do. Alright. Is that really? No, that's just them routing through. Alright, Hill will move up and engage. Lane will do the same. Where is Breckenridge's? All right, there they are. Oh. Why don't I see their horses? That's odd. Well, it may well be that Clayton Sr. gets broken because they keep getting shot in one side and then the other, but we might break this brigade off in response. I think I'm going to push Cheatham over there to soak up some shots, but also to try to take some pressure off the artillery enfilade fire that's fallen in on Lane and Hill. Is that nearby Cav? How much does that help? A little bit. There we go. Alright, so if they don't press their retreat quick, we'll go that way. This could end up being a rout. I think we're just gonna YOLO into them, and maybe it works, and it probably doesn't, but we'll try it. All right, Cheatham's coming down here. All right, so Hill is squaring off against Meade. Yeah, Cheatham's still trying to get to his destination. I think we've won this one. And that will be the end of the video. And that is a little bit of good news. I was expecting a lot more good news. And Nashville is supposed to be kind of big one. And not this one. This is interior North Carolina, so. Alright, they're retreating. We can run this out. Okay. They took 4,000, we took 2,500. Still not a great casualty ratio, but hey, we'll take a win. And the news is victory at Statesville. What were they killed like? Enemy 468 killed. We had so actually in terms of killed, pretty much dead even. And so that's where that battle took place. Are we moving it? Well, we're gonna try to move it double quick. I'm not too sure about that one. Because we got to get their readiness up to orange to contribute. Bragg should, but I don't know about. He's carrying around a lot of casualties for the size. He's carrying around a lot of casualties for the size of his force. Oh, that's right. He should have another brigade. All right. Um, all right. So this episode went longer than I wanted. It did not go as well as I had hoped, but I guess in the end it's kind of a wash. And yeah, that means that we'll have more to do in the upcoming episodes. It still looks like it's going to be a long campaign. Famous last words, I know, but yeah, I've enjoyed it. I hope you have as well.